Did I have a great hat, winter hat? I don't remember the name, but cap or something. 2 weeks has been played in NFL, and once again, I'm well prepared, and we will we will we will be great focused. Maybe I shut Neil at 22 because we focus to the champions later. Let's see some TD interception statistics. And the important thing is that 2 weeks played is better than 1 week, but still very short. Very short sampling to say anything about anything. Kirk Cousins, next numbers are most of the quarterbacks who has played in these games. Touchdowns and interceptions. When you hear two number, then it's Kirk Cousins 6-1, Jordan Love 6-0, Russell Wilson 5-1, Josh Allen 4-3, Jared Goff 4-1, Mac Jones 4-2, Patrick Mahomes 4-2, Tua Tagovailoa 4-2, Jimmy Garoppolo 3-3, Justin Herbert 3-0, Sam Howell 3-1, Baker Mayfield 3-0, Geno Smith 3-0, Joe Burrow 2-1, Justin Fields 2-3, Jalen Hurts 2-1, Lamar Jackson 2-1, Daniel Jones 2-3, Trevor Lawrence 2-1, Kenny Pickett 2-3, Dak Prescott 2-0. How it can be so low? How it? Do I have a really very interesting? Brock Purdy 2-0, Desmond Ridder 2-1, C.J. Stroud 2-0, and Deshaun Watson 2-2. How Dak Prescott can be so low? I don't know. But obviously there is I'm happy to see that Russell Wilson has found some form. He has been good in his career when healthy, and hopefully now it's the season when he's completely healthy. Jordan Love 6-0 is a little overachieved. Will downgrade somewhere somehow. Josh Allen 4-3 will improve greatly, as well as Patrick Mahomes 4-2. Otherwise, Joe Burrow has some calf injury, so it's hard to say if he is going to be healthy or not in the season. But let's not overreact still, but have to be careful with Cincinnati because you don't know if there is some long-term absence coming. So little review from week 2 before New Orleans. I just go to the first game. Was Philadelphia 1, Minnesota confrontable. Minnesota also were good and nothing to worry about from that. Atlanta 1, Green Bay. Once again, there was a game where Green Bay led a long times in the game, but Young Hoi Kos last minute field goal gave Atlanta victory, and once again, these games are very tight. Buffalo won very comfortable against Las Vegas, and that was expected that they will bounce back from the opening round loss. Baltimore won Cincinnati by surprise. I really expect that Cincinnati would win that game, but there was some problems that I was really disappointed about that game. Detroit Chill got to the overtime, and as from we remember, last game last year 45-48, this was pretty much the same shootout, and now it was Seattle's turn to win. Seattle has looked it was that loss, that was a game that two equally good team, but Seattle won that time. And for my very pleasant enjoy, Indianapolis Colts won Houston Texans 31-20, and there was 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, which 2 was Anthony Richardson, and it was from that one way. As I said before the round, week 2, teams like Texans cannot be favorite in their game, at least not reliable. So it was pretty simple. Also, I was very thankful and grateful that Kansas City won. Jacksonville pretty comfortable and nothing to worry about there. And Kansas City will win around 70% of their regular season games. So I tried Chicago Bears against Tampa Bay, but there was nothing really to cheer about. Tampa Bay was clear-cut better team, and that was case. But you couldn't know that Baker Mayfield. Tampa Bay has now 2 wins that probably I still try against them. But maybe Chicago, if I play Chicago Bears, I need some some opponent that I can feel that they can win, because it's about Tennessee Los Angeles Chargers. Tennessee won after overtime. It was a very entertaining game, and the points were coming here and there for both sides, and Nick Folk field goal gave us very, very happy winning field goal. I like to see some history stats, but there doesn't mean anything. So San Francisco 49ers won Los Angeles Rams. My computer is somehow there. Oh, there was I'm sorry, New York Giants won Arizona. That was a very interesting game. That it was 20-0 after halftime, by the halftime, and 28-7 after 5.5 minutes in the third quarter. And even though then Arizona lost the game, Arizona was good bet, although they lost, and it was painful to see. But because I would bet Arizona again with same odds, and if they would play again this week, nothing wrong with here, but some obviously some you shouldn't just lose the game that has gone that well, but maybe somewhere else. Uh, but also with Arizona, you have to see very careful that opponent where you try them to win. San Francisco won Los Angeles Rams. Rams was very competitive, but couldn't. San Francisco has been very, very good, and still I want to see Brock Purdy to play good against the top games, whatever there's coming. Los Angeles Rams are still good and could be playoff team. Easily could win here and there games and be much more higher than people expected. And it was weird that they put so down to the from market. Dallas won. There was only. There were so many field goals. Yeah, okay. Breeze, a Dallas field goal guy. Okay. As expected, Dallas won by ease against New York Jets, and now I'm glad that I played Dallas. I usually hate every popular teams because they are overplayed always, but now Dallas has been in good form. But let's see once again, because against still I want to remind that Dallas has 70 made points and 10 against. Yes, it's a great result, but against New York Giants and New York Jets, it's you still can't say they are something. But obviously, it gave a good self confidence that you know that you can do things. Denver Broncos also. Denver Broncos was the round second team that somehow managed to last their game after 21-3 in the middle of the second quarter. Then Thomas's touchdown, Robinson 2-point conversion, and sly field goal gave Washington the confidence that they ran through. And also, there is very important that B. Johnson made a last-minute touchdown, but the two-point conversion failed. And once again, very very tight game, and Denver was as good as Washington but today Washington won. Miami won New England 24-17, and Miami has been good, and New England is a team that we have to see now. There is nothing wrong with New England despite 2 losses. Don't give up on them. Miami has won 2 games. I still want to see that they manage to play good against in the long term. After 2 weeks, it's still very randomness in the results. Always remember that. And last night in Finland time, New Orleans won Carolina 2017. Adam Thielen plays in Carolina. Okay, Group is the very much new field goal kickers. Carolina also, there is nothing much to cheer up. Bryce Young has played okay, but obviously in the first season in NFL is hard, but wins wins most likely are coming somewhere. Pittsburgh won Cleveland Browns after 9. It was one of those games where anything was possible and anything happened and everything happened. Highsmith after 9 seconds made a touchdown from Deshaun Watson's interception, and there was many fumbles and interceptions, and when once again, as so many in NFL, there was very much luck to the either teams, and there is very interesting to. It's always a little. I like to. I want to keep it little secret. What is? I don't want to see the program before because I want it to be a little surprise because it's fun, and I just made myself that little. I tried this kind of format that I watch in live what the games are here, and I do not watch odds first in the next week's match and or this week's, but and then we see San Francisco New York Giants. Obviously there is easy to pick San Francisco as anyone can expect. I put them there later. San Francisco obviously very good chance to get 3-0. Let's see there. Baltimore, Indianapolis. Baltimore is obviously a better team, and let's see what it could. Let's see all. Cleveland, Tennessee. Cleveland has 2 days less time to recover, but Tennessee got overtime game, so and usually I don't know how much it affects, but the NFL expert says that when you play that week's last day's game, you obviously has less time to recover from the game, and it could affect the next game. So if the balance from the teams are not that great, then the more rest, the team that has rest more. Let's rehearse some speaking. For simple now, Tennessee has some extra hours rest, so and they 2 days rest more, and or is it how much it? I just is it 1.5 day? Anyhow, a rest advantage, and when both have 1 loss and 1 win, so probably Tennessee with the rest advantage, and when the teams are not that different, Tennessee would be better drive. Detroit, Atlanta. Detroit won. Kansas City lost to the overtime. Atlanta has won 2 games. Detroit are probably Detroit continue in their home field, so it's not a problem. But I like to go against the teams that has winning all the games, all 2 games, especially Atlanta, which is nothing special. But probably I I, I watch odds later, but San Francisco's odds I looked it was obviously 1.2, 1.15 or anywhere there, so over 80%. So nothing surprise there. Green Bay, New Orleans. New Orleans 2 win. Green Bay 1 win and 1 tied loss. And once again, this is a game where New Orleans played last night, so New Orleans knows, as expected, how to defend good. And I just tried that my philosophy that who has a weaker stats in the table, you should play it, because so many people plays these winning teams because that's how they think. Jacksonville, Houston. As I speculate, should Houston win some games here and there? This probably is not that, and is not that place. Jacksonville lost to the defending champion and one of the favorites, and won against Indianapolis. And interesting to see how Jacksonville plays, but not the most reliable favorite to play. But when I make this first very professional guessing, obviously Jacksonville, probably Houston is not a good try here. But when I see the odds, then we see. Then it's interesting. Miami Dolphins and Denver Broncos, and there we have something. Now we might have a case. Let's put some. Now I should say some provoke word, but New England. Miami 2 wins, Denver 2 losses. Denver has been as good as their opponents, but has lost. Miami has been good, but nothing so special that Denver couldn't beat them. This is probably very good underdog, very good underdog which to try. And I like to see how the odds are coming. Minnesota Vikings, Los Angeles Chargers. Minnesota has lost 2 first games, and now I know that Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook has gone. I'm a little late bloomer from the transfers, but okay. Still, there is nothing really wrong about Minnesota, and maybe without Dalvin Cook's great runs through the line, they get some new weapons from the different new players. And always remember that all of the good players are gone. There is the who are coming in to replace them could be good as well. People just usually watch and look how much yards and touchdowns they have done. This is catastrophic, but probably not. Minnesota hosts second or one other team that has lost 2 very narrow games. In this game, the odds are probably the best indicator. That team who is underdog play that team, because there is really much difference between the team, and who has the higher odds is a good bet. New York Jets hosts New England. Um, Two young guys here, and maybe underlined is under is a pretty obvious, but maybe the lines are not. I'm surprised if the lines are over 40, because this is so obvious. New England has always defended well, and Jets has not that much weapons to attack, and New England is some mystery. Two losses against top teams, and I have to see odds in here, because I really can't say right now. Washington Buffalo. Washington has won two first Sam Howell's games. Uh, great job. But Buffalo and Josh Allen are obviously by far the better team, and most likely will end Washington's winning run for now. Nothing wrong with Washington, and Ron Rivera is a very good coach, and interesting to see how far they go. Seattle hosts Carolina, and Seattle's win against Detroit was good, and because Carolina, I would like to say that Seattle is a good bet, but the odds are probably too low, because Carolina has been some kind of poor, and there is a rest advantage for Seattle also, so you probably have to wait some other week to try Carolina, because there is little work to do. Arizona Dallas. Here probably there is a Dallas 2 wins, Arizona 2 loss. Arizona has lost both of their games by one attack, so that's important, because they were supposed to be very weak, but they have been pretty decent. Dallas has defended great, but still their program from start is is very easy. Giants, Jets, and Arizona. And I just hope that Dallas destroys Arizona. Then the people from in America and everywhere are cheering. Oh, they are the super this, super that, and probably probably in week 4 you can try against Dallas if the opponent is who can do it. Kansas City hosts Chicago Bears, so that's obviously a very easy to say that KC wins. That there is, I can watch the odds right now, because it's 1.1 1.15 is the highest, so nothing to shock about from there. On Monday morning I should try. I watch one thing. NFL, which let's see the schedules. There is Thursday. Yeah, okay. And so frustrated that I sometimes forget how the American clock goes compared to the Finland time. So Las Vegas Raiders, Pittsburgh Steelers. I accidentally saw the odds, but Vegas one win, one loss. Pittsburgh 1 win, 1 loss. Vegas has rest advantage, and both has lost to the good teams, San Francisco and Buffalo, and hard to say that. Probably because of the rest, Vegas could be good right there, but let's see. Tampa Bay, Philadelphia. Interesting to see how market goes there, but I afraid that Philadelphia is still a very, very big favorite because still Tampa Bay has much to make to impress me, because there is nothing really that amazing that really should love them. Philadelphia expected to be good, and they have been good. And to try Philadelphia is probably a good bet, but we will see odds just about from when we see Cincinnati Bengals and Los Angeles Rams. Joe Burrow's injury problems are the headlines here. We probably have to notice that there is something wrong with the calf, so we can't rely on him in big, but obviously they won't lose all the games, so Rams is a very questionable, and let's go to watch all the odds now. Baltimore, Indianapolis. Baltimore is a big favorite, but marketplace Indianapolis. Maybe I watch. There was some injury which was Nick Chubb just broke his leg or what? Ligament. For me, Nick Chubb's injuries means pretty much nothing. He's a good player in his position, but still, it's much more important that Deshaun Watson is healthy. Some 14 game losing strength against Patriots for Jets, it means nothing, and it's waste stats and means nothing. Mike Tomlin, we have to get our mojo back. Shaquille Barkley is out for Giants, so that is some loss here. Not yet ruling out. He was supposed to be week to week, but then okay. But most likely he's not completely healthy, so don't rely on him. Deshaun Watson has been some contact with officials, but I don't. There probably are nothing. Media are just playing stupid and Jamar Chase, but he will get his touchdowns and catches sooner or later. What was these are? I just knee injury was Nick Chubb, obviously. Lions safety C.J. Gardner Johnson out indefinitely, torn pectoral. Steelers Dante Johnson hamstring ER miss at least 4 games. So that was about that. So based on, let's see the odds. You should probably play Tennessee right now because Nick Chubb's injury. I would play Tennessee with or without Nick Chubb, but probably you should play it right away because the odds are people are reacting to this injury. Detroit, Atlanta, and people are playing Atlanta here. Interesting to see. Detroit were somewhere like decent field goal Atlanta favorite, the field goal favorite, and not very strong opinion in there, but because Atlanta has 1-2 and Desmond Ridder is a young athlete who is now in everyone's sleeps after 2 sensational wins or something, and probably you have to be more boring and say that Detroit win that game. Green Bay is very narrow favorite against New Orleans, but it will be enough for me. Jacksonville, 1.22 there. Obviously, it's Jacksonville probably wins, but interesting to see what Veikkaus pool betting is people thinking of that match. Miami Denver. Miami is a very big favorite. What is that, like touchdown favorite? Denver underdog plus 7.5 if you get, and 1.9. It's clearly a good bet. People are overreacting after two weeks, and nothing wrong with Denver. Minnesota Los Angeles Chargers. Minnesota was underdog but has now been played. Home field advantage obviously is there. Maybe Minnesota is very, very hard to. I don't say that. I don't. Jets Patriots. Patriots odds are dropping, and that is probably okay. That is okay because only field goal favorite there. So Patriots. That means that probably it's just that if you try minus 2.5, it's just about too low, and I just want it near the 1 to 1.9 or there. Seattle, Carolina, Seattle probably is a big favorite, 1.3 or 4. Seattle, good bet there. Dallas probably a big favorite there, 1.1 in favor. In I mean, 1. Dallas is near 88% favorite in visiting Arizona, so it's so much fun. Most likely Dallas win, but if you obviously don't try some plus 10 points or something to Dallas. Arizona, if you try Arizona, try plus 10.5 or whatever the line is, 7.5 or 10.5, because the most likely that obviously it's a very easy to, if you try just to win. Kansas City is a big favorite against Chicago. I just watched that 1.1. Las Vegas was a favorite against Pittsburgh and they played also. Maybe you should just should I try to bet right now some bets, because there is Tampa Bay, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a big favorite. People are playing Tampa Bay. It's reasonable because there was 3.4 and now 2.9, but now the advantage has gone, so we will wait and see. Cincinnati Rams. Cincinnati are favorite, but people play Rams, and it's not that bad bet because it's maybe I try some bet to Unibet, probably at least has the odds right now, so I will update these probably. I'm not sure because I am mentally ill and not always can keep my promises, but probably is coming update later if there is something to update. Over under first quarter I let to be, let's try the San Francisco is a 10-point favorite against Giants. It's a very huge point spread. Baltimore 8-point. Green Bay 2-point. You get the half point with you and get a little bit better odds there. Jacksonville 9.5 favorite, very much hard to try. Our touchdown line are so maybe I just watched these first, and Miami is 6.5 favorite. If the line goes over 7, then obviously Denver with 7.5, and Cleveland is a field goal favorite, but we want Tennessee with 2.5, 255. Detroit is a 3.5 favorite. Let's leave it alone. Patriots 2.5 is a 187. It's just about here, and maybe not. Buffalo 6.5 favorite, but visiting team in Washington's home field. So I really can't play 6.5 favorite because the game could be very tight till the end. And Minnesota Vikings could be good bet 2.5 there, and Seattle is 6-point favorite against Carolina. Let's leave it there. Kansas City is 12.5 favorite against Chicago. Everybody understands that Patrick Mahomes are by far the better quarterback than Justin Fields, but you have to remember that Kansas City don't need to use their all powers to win by 50 points or something. They could, but will they? Arizona is 12 points underdog against Dallas despite the home field advantage. I wouldn't surprise if they get that, but I just try to think that if they have overachieved somehow. I get some tea now. Ginger lemon tea. Sponsored. Who am I don't have sponsored. I have me myself. I am my channel's sponsor or something. Let's go to the Monday Night Football. Las Vegas 2.5. I take that 192. Philadelphia is a 5-point favorite against Tampa Bay. That's about right. I don't feel to try Tampa Bay, but 5 point is just how about that scene? Maybe I try Rams because the market has been trying that. I make some system. You should try these with single, but I like to try some systems because I'm a different kind of people. I have my handicaps also there, so I need one paper more. I like to write to the paper. They taste good. So when you see this video right now, this video is made in Wednesday 20th to September 2023, and I watch probably someday there in Saturday or Sunday comes something to update, but we will see. Green pencil are making my okay. Green Bay minus 2.5. Tennessee win there. Minnesota in home. Las Vegas minus 2.5 there, and Rams there, and there's a 5 game, so I made that kind of I have candle here that I have to be careful. Candle makes your life probably more positive if you like it, but be careful if you have animals or something that might kick it down, because it's obviously a you don't want to burn your house, obviously. I play system where I make these all go with themselves, and I try this kind of system where I need to get 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 to win money. Uh, Once again, you should play singles, but I have self confidence and I want to try these. But I bet these with 10 cents per combination, because I'm very always be careful. Uh, Everybody probably laugh you when you say that you bet 10 cents per combination, but you get much more to cheer about when you play very carefully. It's plain stupid to play. You can hear these guys who play 1,000 euros, some dollars or New England, and then they lose or win it, and it's it, you are mentally insane if you make those kind of bets, and always play small. You get much more fun, much more. The games are always coming in the future, so there is no need to overbet some game today or tomorrow or something, because there is always coming games. I play one 10 cents there, and I get 10 combinations. I play 10 combinations between these games where I need to go 3 out of 5. There are 10 different combinations, and I play also where I need to get 4 out of 5, which means 5 different combinations. And when I play these total combinations 15, and my, how do you put it? I don't know the word. How embarrassing. My stake bet. So many possibilities to them. My stake is 10 cents per combination, which means 15 times 10 cents is a €1 50 cents, and I bet that bet right now. So I can't show because it's same, but I could show my phone, but I don't want that everybody, no one's get that. Some hackers might get my account. something. I don't know. So the tips are Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints, Green Bay minus 2.5, odds are 194. Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans minus 2.5, odds are 255. Minnesota Vikings, Los Angeles Chargers, Minnesota Vikings minus 2.5, odds for that are 2.1. Las Vegas Raiders, Pittsburgh Steelers, Las Vegas Raiders minus 2.5, odds 192. And Cincinnati Bengals, Los Angeles Rams minus 2.5, 223 the odds. And when I see the all combination, so it means that if it get one dribble, I just try to learn how there is so much combination that you can play. You can get three match and try the three doubles, which is coming, or obviously 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. 10 probably is the highest, but there is. I know I may feel. I don't know if I sound arrogant or something, but I know what I'm doing. These should be playing single, but I try to bet these with the combination, and I know that my betting. Obviously, I cannot promise anything to go right, but you can watch these. You can watch these vlogs and streams later and make your own conclusion if this guy is delusional or something to follow. But I know I am good. I have been learning very over 20 years. I have been learning this 25 years from the elementary school or somewhere there high school. I don't know why. In Finland we don't have high school actually, but somewhere there when you grow up, or you're supposed to. Don't grow up. Just pay your bills and eat that you can live and something. 4 are there, so maybe I should make some. Yeah, maybe I do it for Finnish, that Finland Ice Hockey Liiga, which is called Liiga. I probably do it Finnish because there is probably not that many English people who are interested in that. So there could be, in 1 minute we have to make time to run, because then we get 1 hour straight. But maybe I just shut it down. I'm not autistic and there's nothing. Good luck. My beard is so sexy. I know. I always touch myself when I'm. Hopefully stream is not getting no penalty. No. Bye-bye. Happy autumn.